Hello, I'm Clark Pena, and this is your Advocates Corner. Today on the Advocates Corner, we have an extremely special guest. Everyone knows him as Gianluca Mech. He is the creator of the Italiano diet.
Perfect. Hello,
welcome. Was
everybody.
that good?
Perfect.
Passing grade?
You can come to Italy.
Oh.
You pronounce
I'm on the way.
perfectly.
I'm on the way. Tell your PR guy to get the plane ready.
Good idea. So you can check where I produce all these things. That is very important.
Absolutely. Well, Gianluca, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for the invitation.
What brings you to New York City? I heard you're being honored.
It's a big honor. I've been honored by an Italian-American association. They honor me with the title of Ambassador of Health.
Wow,
that
congratulations.
is very important. I love this because I did of this fighting obesity one of the purpose of my life, because my father passed away because of obesity, and in my family there is a tendency to obesity, so I wanted to discover a way to fight this big pathology that is spreading all around the world. Here in America is a very big problem, but from America this problem is spreading all over the world, also in Italy. Now we have many problems, mostly with children. We have the most obese children in Europe. And so I decided to come here to bring this idea. My family has been producing herbal extracts in liquid form since 5 centuries. Wow. So I had the idea to use the herbal traditions of my family to study a way to lose weight quickly and enjoy your life. You know, we are Italians. We cannot renounce to our traditional food, to pasta, pizza, to tiramisu. But we cannot eat the same pasta of 50 years ago because we don't move too much. We pass a lot of time in our cars and in office, seated. So our food is not made with carbs, but is made principally, mostly, with fibers, vegetal fibers, soluble fibers that are very, very tasty, but they don't supply your body calories. It's like the pleasure without the sin. Because it's very, very, everybody knows that if I eat vegetables and I eat fruits and a little meat, a little fish, if you are not vegan, of course, you lose weight, you stay healthy, and you must eat such stuff. But sometimes you look for something to enjoy life. You are looking for some comfort food. Right. But the idea is to give people, to offer people some comfort food that is also healthy food. When we refer to comfort food, normally we're thinking about junk food. But we can produce also some comfort food in order that you can stay on your diet and you can lose weight. All our food has been tested at the University of Padua, and there are a couple of patents on the food. Valid.
You have some stuff here.
Yeah, I brought you some cookies. These
cookies?
Are chocolate cookies. And these chocolate cookies are like the pleasure without the sin. Only 2% of carbs. Okay. So a cookie represents the 2% of the all carbs you can eat during the day. So 2% is nothing.
So how many, you come home from work, how many would you suggest in order to kill the hunger?
You can do with one.
One?
Till 4 or 5, you can take it. And the best thing to do is to have your cookie and drink some water with. Because the fibers inside, they bloat in your stomach and you feel full. And what is very important when you want to lose weight, it is very important that you start to check the labels of the products, of the food you have at home. And you will find some ingredients ending with determination O's. O's mean sugar.
The letter O.
O's. So sucralose, glucose, No, everything in oats
Got
is
it.
a sugar. So sometimes you get weight not only because you eat the sugar you know you are eating, but also because you are eating sugar hidden in the food you are eating. And you don't, for example, you will find sugar in bread, you will find sugar in yogurt, you will find sugar in salami.
Rice.
So, right, sometimes. So you know the problem is that you are not having just a dessert. You are having many desserts during your meals. You are having salami with a dessert with the taste of salami, a dessert with the taste of bread. So this is a big problem. And the problem of the sugar hidden in the food, it is that sometimes is addictive. So you crave the products. Sometimes I pull the legs of my customers, to the women mostly, and
Right.
say, you know, when you are with your husband alone and you're not thinking about your husband, but you're thinking about the cookie in the fridge,
Right.
please go and check what the ingredients of the cookie. And if you find oats, that means this is the problem. It's not that you don't love your husband anymore. The sugar is addictive, and mostly if it is taken with salt and fat. There is a synergy, they call this a sensorial synergy, that gives you addiction. So you crave the product, so pay attention.
That's so the addiction to the product that puts those extra pounds on you.
Yeah, right. This is one of the side effects, but one of the problems, it is also the insulin resistance, and the problem is diabetes too. Because if you eat a lot of sugar with high glycemic index, that means that the sugar goes very fast from your stomach to your blood, and your body has not the time to use it for energy. So your body must store this extra sugar in fats, okay? And this is a big problem. And then when you eat too much sugar, your body has to produce insulin to put the sugar out from your blood,
Okay.
to normalize the quantity of sugar in your blood. And what happens that producing insulin, the body starts to be addicted to insulin. And your body must produce more insulin to put out from your bloodstream the extra sugar. And this phenomenon is so-called insulin resistance. And after that, you have diabetes too. And many problems also for women, like endometriosis, infertility, so many problems. Pre-diabetic pathology is a pathology. 40% of people are pre-diabetic and they don't know. This is a big problem with extra sugar. But I think you are an advocate of the people.
That's what they say.
I suggest you, sometime all the food industry is accused to produce junk food. But the problems are not the industry thing sometimes, it's the school. I think that nowadays the school should teach people how to read a label, a nutritional label. This is very important because people must be able to appreciate different products. If people can decide about a product basing only on the taste and on the price, it's not enough.
Absolutely.
And not enough.
And that's really, it's really
it's very important.
Something nutrition facts. No one really reads those things.
Yeah, and they don't know what it means.
Doesn't know what it means. Right.
So how can I see in nutrition a lot of? You remember during the Middle Age we studied the catch to the witches. You say
right.
Catch the witches.
Right.
No, they were superstitious. The catch to the witches was linked mostly to the ignorance for some meteorologic phenomena. Now, all this superstition is on the food. and they put on the fire some ingredients. Sometimes it's the salt, sometimes are the carbs, sometimes are the fats, but there is some ignorance about that. So I think the school should teach people nowadays, that is a big problem, obesity, how to read a label.
The labels.
A labels, in order they can decide which is the best product. And when people will ask the right products to the industry will supply them with exactly what people ask. But you know, a little company cannot afford to produce a cookie like me that is more expensive than a common cookie, but it has different characteristics. If the school can prepare people about nutrition, I think read a nutritional label, I think they will ask for a different products, and the industry will supply them what they really ask. This is very important.
Absolutely.
You have to advocate us.
A person that has, absolutely, we're gonna advocate thanks to you. We're saving lives thanks to you. Person suffering type 2 diabetes. Is there a way back from that through a very strict diet?
There is this possibility. Of course, you have to be followed by a doctor.
Correct.
Of that. Our products contain very little quantity of carbs, so they don't rise your glycemia on the blood, so they can be very interesting for diabetic people. In my website, italianodiet.com, there is not only the possibility to buy the product. Please don't buy anything. You should ask first our doctors how to use them. Okay, the suggestions of our doctors cannot take the place of the suggestions of your physicians, but they are for free. And it is a good, it's important to ask a doctor when you want to lose weight or you are sick for one of these problems, you have to be helped. You cannot do by yourself. And sometimes I put the legs of my customers again. Most of women, you're terrible. For the hairstylist, you want the best hairstylist in the city, but to lose 20 pounds of your body, you want to do by yourself. That's crazy, right. Totally crazy. Right. So first of all, don't buy anything. But ask our doctors. I want a diet because I want to lose weight. I want a diet because I have a high blood pressure. I want a diet because I don't know. I diabetic type 2. So you can ask your son. I take in these medicines. So this is very important. And most of all, I think the most important thing is that people should learn to love themselves, because a diet is always also a diet very comfortable, like Italiano diet. You have to sacrifice something, no? And you don't do any sacrifice for somebody you don't love. So start loving you a little more. You cannot be the dictator of your body.
Absolutely.
No, I want this, I don't care about my liver, I don't care about my stomach, I don't care about anything. I want to enjoy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You can enjoy, but in a different way.
Well, Gianluca, don't go away. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we're coming back with our friend. We're going to save some more lives. Gianluca Mech.
Perfect.
On the other side of the break. Welcome back to the Advocates Corner. I'm Clark Pena, and we're joined by Gianluca Mech. Saving lives, John.
Oh, thank you.
You're saving lives. I haven't opened up the cookie yet.
Yeah, this is the cookie for you with coffee.
With coffee or water?
Yeah, of course. Water too, coffee, water. But here in America, coffee is like water. I don't want it. You can drink that.
That's true. You are known by so many people. Yeah. You have helped so many folks lead a better life. Hopefully, I'm going to follow, and I will do the same. Tell us a little bit about the folks that you've helped.
I think the biggest surprise at the beginning of my career was the former Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi. And I didn't brought the diet to him. I brought him to the director of one of his magazines, and he asked me for 2 diets, and I saw the director taking notes of my of my the things I was explaining him the explanation of the diet, of course. And after a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, my phone started to ring. The first journalist saying, "Oh, the prime minister say he lost 10 pounds in a week."
Wow.
Is it true? I didn't know anything. What are you talking about? Then the second from Italy, the third, and then from Russia. What's happening? And it was true. He did a diet and declared it that to have lost 10 pounds. But I didn't know him yet. Then he invited me to his house, and I brought him all the products with. It was very kind to me, Silvio Berlusconi. Is a very nice person, and I think it taught me a big lesson how to help a young entrepreneur. No, so I didn't pay him. I couldn't pay him because he's a big entrepreneur, is a big boss, but it was very kind. So when a young entrepreneur asked me, "Gianluca, can you endorse my T-shirt? Can you endorse my?" I put it immediately because it was a very big lesson he gave me, and a very kind person. Silvio Berlusconi was a prime minister when he spoke.
How do you stay you? You're around all these very, very, very notable folks. Notable people.
We did a very good, very nice event with Ivana Trump here in New York, and I'm very proud of them. We started a campaign of fighting obesity, and she's very nice, and she's a very practical woman. I did many campaigns in Italy to teach, we refer to children, to teach children how to eat. And she said, "We have to teach adults how to eat because they buy and they put on the table." Of course, sometimes children complain of what they're eating, because they want to eat candies. But you can sometimes you can give them some sweet, some junk food, but not always. So she's a very practical woman, and she's a businesswoman, and it's fabulous to work with her. And then I was very, very happy of the visit to our research center in Italy, inside the University of Padua, of the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson. She's involved in helping people with cardiovascular disease, with fatty liver, that is a big problem around the world, increasing problem. And she came 2 weeks ago to visit our research center inside the University of Padua, and she tried all the cookies. "Oh, you have done this, it's incredible." And I was very proud of them because she declared that she was impressed about all the medical publication we did. Because also in United Kingdom, the medical community declared that it is important to eat a low glycemic index diet, but that means that they have to renounce to the cookies for tea, and they cannot. I told her, "We are the perfect cookies for the tea. Don't worry, you have not to renounce to tea time." And then we organized in Italy many diet parties. We do the diet parties. We are also the herbal healthy cocktails. And we had a lot of celebrities, guests like Al Pacino, Radcliffe, they came. Also, we organized these parties during the day. And so the food is good because we prepare from the pizza, the pasta, but also the tiramisu. We can prepare many things. So the food is good. They lose weight, and it is for free, so they come normally.
Right. You did doing the research for this segment. you did something with Saturday Night Fever.
Oh.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, but this is something I dreamed since I
Really?
was a little child. When I was 8 years old, so I'm 48. This
48?
48. Okay.
Let me start now.
I can declare. And I can move my face. I don't use the buttocks.
That's right.
I don't trust a thing.
No.
Sorry for surgery, but I prefer to prevent.
Preventive measures.
It's better. But I was a little child, so I dreamed to go to New York. You think I come from a little village in the countryside of Venice, Montebello. So I was in Montebello. I said, I want to go to New York. I want to go to Brooklyn and dance with people. And people say, this is crazy, this guy. Crazy was the most polite word, I assure you.
We're telling us about it. We're seeing the video right now.
But now I decided to rent for a night what was the Odyssey 2001, the discotheque, where the film was taped, and in the years has been transformed in a Chinese restaurant. But for one night, we put on the light floor, the light floor, and we hired the tramps. They came to sing, and all the cast of the films, and I did Tony Manero for one night. I played the part of Tony Manero because, you know, everybody has some dreams, and what I think that like Tony Manero, we have to fight to have our dreams come true, but sometimes we have to fight also to have the right to have a dream. You're our lawyer. We have to fight to have the right to have our dreams.
We'll call that Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
Okay, that's right. You have a lot of products. You also have a book coming out.
Yes, the book is an explanation of all the Italiano diet, and it's an easy way to teach people some I think concepts that sometimes are very complicated. I wanted to spread the knowledge, and I take all the research made in our research center, and I try to write something of attractive for people, because I like to joke with the doctors, with the researchers of my research center. They work at the University of Padua, and I say to them, you are lucky because you are a public that must stay there and understand what you want to say. But we have a public with the remote control, so we have to be clear, we have to be nice, you know,
right,
in order
right.
to keep the attention of people talking about ketosis and talking about some things that sometimes is very complicated.
The first Italian celebrity diet program based on herbal family tradition. When will it be available?
This book will, if you go to the website, italianodiet.com, you can find it, or in Amazon, you can find too, on Amazon.
What are you wearing, by the way?
Oh, this is a Dolce Gabbana.
That's
Dolce Gabbana, yeah. I like.
Beautiful.
In Italy, this diet is considered the diet of the celebrities, of course, and the diet of also the politicians, because we promote many obesity help here, also with the Italian parliament. And so there is a joke in Italy. They say that Gianluca Mech does not take care about politics, take care about politicians. That's better.
That's right.
Because people eat too much in each party, so everybody needs me.
What else do you have? You have cookies, you have...
I brought you also some pasta to try. These are very famous Italian pasta, fusilli. Do you like Italian?
I like everything.
You like everything. You appreciate it?
Yes, I could appreciate it.
I can give you a suggestion. If you want to maintain your weight, please learn how to cheat well. Cheat only with high quality products. Don't cheat with junk food.
No junk food.
No junk food. If you learn how to cheat well, you lose weight, and you can, even if you gain weight, you can be healthier than eating junk food, of course.
Gianluca, I've also been told you speak a little bit of Spanish, español.
Ah, no lo hablo bien como Laura Pausini, pero
Pero
bueno.
sí lo habla. Sí lo habla. Dilo dos o tres palabritas para esas personas que estén viéndolo ahora.
Ah, sí, bueno.
¿Qué deben hacer por su salud con sus productos?
Por la salud con mis productos hay que mirar en el sitio internet Italiano, como en español, Italiano, diet.com, y se puede encontrar ahí. Antes de comprar algo, yo siempre voy a aconsejar de preguntar al doctor, porque hay un médico gratuitamente que puede dar consejos sobre la salud. Eso es muy importante, ¿no? Siempre que la gente siga. Y tenemos varios programas de dieta. Tenemos la dieta ketogénica, que es la más rápida y sin pasar hambre. Y también la dieta de restricción calórica equilibrada con carbohidratos para perder peso poco a poco. Se puede perder hasta, lo digo, en 10 kilos en 40 días.
En 40 días.
Es muy rápido. Lo que es muy importante durante la dieta, en todos los productos, en toda la comida, todos los productos de la comida contienen también hierbas que van a limpiar el cuerpo, porque es importante limpiar el cuerpo cuando se está haciendo un proceso de adelgazamiento, porque en la grasa estaban todos los venenos que el cuerpo no conseguía eliminar durante los años. Y cuando la grasa se quema, no se puede decir se quema, pero para entender nosotros, entre nosotros, todos estos venenos se van en círculo y la gente se puede enfermar.
Se pueden enfermar. Let's go back to English.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we ran out of time.
Oh,
Could you
I will miss you. I really
Listen,
miss
my
you.
friend, thank you so much.
Thank you for the
Gianluca
invitation.
Mech, hopefully with the information we'll have here today, we're going to save some lives. That's part of my Advocates Corner belief.
I think, please ask all the politicians you know to put in the program of the schools how to read a label. In order people can appreciate good products and decide wisely which products ask to the industry, and the industry will follow.
We're going to have you back. Let's work on legislation. Let's work on pushing that piece. I think it's very, very important to everyone in our city.
Yeah.
John,
Thank you
thanks
again.
Congratulations on your award. I'll see you at the parade
Oh, yes, that's very important.
tomorrow.
Happy Columbus Day.
Happy Columbus Day. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Clark Pena for the Advocates Corner, always reminding you, be safe. More importantly, let's take care of each other. Hasta la próxima.